Alan Russo invites his mother, Harley Drake, to the Russo estate for Christmas, hinting at a surprise that will cause family discord since he believes he'll be the next CEO of Russo Jewelers. When Alan confronts Harley about blackmailing his father, Isidore, over his relationship with Isabel Torres, Harley deflects, leaving Alan uncertain about her motives. Meanwhile, Lorenzo Russo confronts Pacho at Theodosius Palace, demanding an apology for a smear campaign against Heidi. Pacho turns the tables, confronting Lorenzo of infidelity with his former cook, Shirley Jones, and threatening to expose the affair unless Lorenzo relinquishes half of his Russo Jewelers shares. Lorenzo refuses, but fears the potential fallout for his family and business. Later, Pacho informs his lover, Vivian Jones, that she now holds enough shares to become CEO of Russo Jewelers. Elated, Vivian vows to dismantle the Russo family's power. At the hospital, Shelley Dorval reads the story of Jesus' birth to children and families, spreading Christmas cheer. However, tensions flare between Vanessa and JJ as JJ criticizes Vanessa's boyfriend, Max Russo, for his absence. Outside of her apartment, Quinlan Franklin faces danger after being targeted by Brandon Pittman. Ben Russo defends her and her younger brother Zeke. Despite Ben's offer of shelter, Quinlan insists she and Zeke will manage on their own, though Ben worries about lingering threats. On Christmas Day at the Mitchell estate, Yvette questions her father Udell about her mother Wanda's absence, unaware that Wanda is with her lover, Owen Grant, discussing her crumbling marriage. Owen urges Wanda to pursue her own happiness, but Wanda reveals her enduring love for Udell despite his indifference. At the Dorval estate, Vanessa laments her troubled relationship with Max. After Vanessa and her cousin, DD, have a deep conversation, DD eventually apologizes. As for JJ, he remains adamant in his opposition to Max, causing further strain. Quinlan confides in her boyfriend Ben about her guilt over endangering Zeke when Brandon pulled a gun on them. Ben reassures her, but Quinlan remains determined to continue her investigation into Danny Clark's case, despite the risks and her mother's potential interference. At the Pierce home, Shirley awaits her daughter Vivian's arrival, only to receive a cryptic call. Meanwhile, at the Russo estate, Vivian not only shocks the family by revealing herself as the new CEO of Russo Jewelers, but discloses her parentage as Lorenzo's illegitimate daughter, a truth supported by a DNA test and long-hidden secrets. As the Russos reel from the betrayal, Vivian exposes Clarice's role in covering up her existence, leaving the family fractured and in disbelief. Sean Apina finds himself under suspicion when his older brother, Wade, angrily confronts him about an attack on Quinlan Franklin. Sean denies involvement, but Wade presses him to prove his innocence, even demanding access to Sean's phone. Though Wade finds no evidence, he warns Sean about deleting messages and remains skeptical, especially since Brandon Pittman, who could provide answers, is no longer alive. At Ben's condo, Max confronts his older brother over keeping Vivian Jones's identities as their grandfather, Lorenzo's illegitimate daughter, a secret. Max reveals Vivian's Christmas Day takeover of Russo Jewelers, blaming Ben for enabling her rise by giving her shares of the company. Ben defends his actions, claiming Vivian deserved what their grandmother Clarice denied her, but Max accuses him of betraying the family and ruining his own chance of becoming CEO. At Theodosius Palace, Vivian celebrates her victory with Pacho, who reveals his delight at going public with their relationship. Their celebration is interrupted by Shirley, Vivian's mother, who demands to speak with her daughter alone. Shirley confronts Vivian about her ruthless pursuit of Russo Jewelers and accuses her of jeopardizing their integrity. Vivian justifies her actions as reclaiming what she was owed, despite Shirley's warnings that Lorenzo may never accept her now. Lorenzo confronts his wife Clarice about keeping Vivian a secret for decades, accusing her of harboring hatred for him. Clarice defends her actions, blaming Lorenzo's infidelity and expressing grief over losing their daughter, Elvira. Lorenzo, however, resolves to win back both his company and Vivian's love, leaving Clarice bitter and resentful. On New Year's Eve, Zeke and Quinlan prepare to celebrate at Theodosius's palace, but they're interrupted by their godmother, Jackie. Her concern about their safety after Brandon's attack leads to friction, particularly with Quinlan, who grows defensive and dismisses Jackie. Later, Jackie updates Quinlan and Zeke's mother, noting Quinlan's attitude. Max visits Vanessa for the first time since winter break, confessing his pain over losing his dream of running Russo Jewelers after his grandfather's illegitimate daughter, Vivian, took over. Vanessa tries to console him, but Max feels disconnected, lamenting their strained relationship before leaving Vanessa heartbroken. Pacho is confronted by Jeremiah and Shelley over a smear campaign mentioning their son JJ's previous altercation with Pacho's father, Devante. Vivian's arrival escalates the situation, introducing herself as the new CEO of Russo Jewelers and claiming it as her birthright. Later, Shelley informs Vivian's mother, Shirley, of her daughter's actions, leaving Shirley in tears. On the Theodosius' palace beachfront, Udell and Wanda's evening is disrupted by Owen, who attempts to reconcile. Udell rebuffs him, accusing Owen of trying to sabotage his family. The confrontation leads to Udell storming off and Wanda questioning her own choices. Meanwhile, it's revealed that their daughter, Yvette, is pregnant. Can't get enough of the crazy world of In Times Like These? Feel free to binge watch In Times Like These. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You're not ready for what's to come, but tune in anyways.